achieving whatever is done so far in life. How many of you want to do business? I mean, work for yourself. 1, 2, 3. Slowly, by hands are raising. I mean, you are thinking. And the rest of you want to do a job. You think you're better qualified, or you think your personality is such that you want to work for someone else. How did you decide that? So what does the term MBA mean? Have you ever thought about it? What does MBA mean? So everybody knows that very well. Congratulations. So now since you know that, when you're a master of something, and if you can teach others, that means you can also do for yourself. So the director of the institute, when I was studying, Mr. Anjani, he used to tell me when you can work for yourself, why work for others. So I would encourage everybody to dream to become an entrepreneur, because the country needs really lots of entrepreneurs. You might be fearful, but that's the whole idea about joining a course like this, that you overcome your fears, your hesitations, your apprehensions, and try to do something which is not inherent to your basic quality. So if you feel, no, I'm rather better off, I cannot take a risk, then MBA is not the right place. What will happen is somebody like me will employ brilliant minds like yours, or so in my company we have 2,500 people. I have people from who are in Harvard, Stanford, IITs, IIMs. All of them work for me, and I have studied from here. So it doesn't matter where I studied from. I think what you do with your life, everybody who works for me are much more senior, much more elder to me. They have many years of experience, but we have built the company to a size where we can attract that kind of a talent. So if I can do it, all of you can also do it. So first lesson is that for you, that never underestimate yourself. And I was not a top ranker. I was a good student. I was very attentive in the class. But more than that, it's about how you apply what you learn in real life. So the day you walk into college, 2 years later, how confident are you when you walk out? So business, MBA, they are going to teach you a lot. I'm not going to tell you talk about all of that, subject matter and all that. I'll just share some experiences from my own life. Maybe that helps you. What does success mean to all of you? So can anybody, 3 people, can tell me what success means? So whoever is the smartest will answer first. Come on. You know, okay, very good.
So, what I think success is getting to know ourselves better and to make it our strength to lead us to success. That's what I think.
Did everybody understand that? Can you please repeat, maybe for the...
Sorry for the inconvenience. What I think is if we know ourselves better and make our weakness a strength, then it is called success. What I
Very good. So it's a very different definition. Anyone else? Thank you. Anyone else wants this?
When we look forward, like backward, and whenever we are in a position and we look backward to what all the steps we took,
Position means what?
it might be a leader or a team leader position, or we are working in a company. And whenever you look back to your past, and if you feel proud to yourself, and whenever you're sitting in a chair, and you feel like I'm comfortable, and this is not the right choice, or it might be a tough position, or what might be the struggles you faced till now, but that all have to give you satisfaction, which means we have to be in an uncomfortable position, yes, to be in a comfortable position in future. So when you reach your comfortable position, that means your success.
Okay, very different definition as well. Very good. Thank you. Anyone else? All of you want to be successful, right? Then why not to define what success means? Everybody should know what success means.
same course. If I do it, I'll be successful. I have small goals.
But that's not a goal, I mean, that's just a step.
That's a step, but I take everything step by step.
So one step is one goal. Okay. Nice. Anyone else? So I'll share from my own life experience what success means to me. Success is defined by many aspects. I think it's normally in the world, if you make enough money, they call you successful. That's the standard terminology. So if the world recognizes you like that. So if you have enough money in the bank, people say that you are successful. But that's the definition. But I'm impressed that students here, nobody spoke about it. They have gone a little bit more deeper, which is good. So that means your hearts are in the right place. Please hold on to that till the end of your lives. Never let that move away. So I define what success means for me, and as you said, it can be different for many people. But you can always learn from each other and evolve, because that's the whole concept about learning. So for me, it's not about how much money you make. It's not the balance in the bank. It's the balance in life. And there are 7 components. So today we are going to focus only on those 7 components. This is going to be the core of our discussion. The 7 aspects of our life, which I personally have figured out, and every leader has their own thing. For me, the first is health. So first priority in your life is health. Health is not just for your sake that you want to be fit, it's also for the sake of your family. Because unless you are healthy, you cannot take care of anyone else, your family, your employees, your people around you who are dependent on you or who look up to you. So you take care of your health for your own sake, but also for the sake of the larger goodness of the people around you. Second, many people have different priorities. People will say family. For me, second is wealth. So after health, wealth creation means you have to be successful in career. Means you make enough money that you can take care of the needs of your family, your friends, your colleagues, and society in large. Third comes family, which is all the driving motivation factor. I don't keep family before wealth, because unless you are wealth, you really cannot take care of family. I mean, you can say I love my family a lot, but it cannot be in words. You really have to demonstrate. You really have to do something for family. If so now you're all studying, your parents are paying for your fees, right? So that's their way of taking care of you. But to pay for your fees, first they have to earn the wealth. They cannot say, oh my daughter, I love you a lot, but sorry, I have no money to pay fees. You will hate them, right? You will say, or even if you don't hate them, you will feel my dad has not been successful in life. For sure, you will see that, he cannot even pay, what is the fees? 3 lakh rupees, you cannot even pay 3 lakh rupees after so many years. I shouldn't become like that, right? So I need to be more successful than that. Some people might be in that situation where they have struggled, and even to pay this is a difficult challenge. But then you appreciate the person who is funding that for you. Does it make sense so far? Number 4 in your line of priorities is your social circle. That's your friends or your community that you live together in. Very important to get the balance in life. Number 5 is I would say philanthropy, where you go and out. If you become successful, you have family, you have wealth, you have friends. Now what do? You need to take care of the larger society, people you don't even know. So everybody does work for people you know, right? Family, friends. But to go beyond those set boundaries is what makes you more successful. Then of course, 2 more things. One is hobbies, personal hobby. All of you, very important that you cannot run in the rat race that I keep on working forever, making money, and I have wealth and I have family, and that's it. But they have no personal growth, they have no personal hobby, nothing that gives them self-happiness. So one hobby, reading, writing, sports, games, whatever you do, music, arts, whatever gives you soul nourishment, not physical, soul nourishment, that you really feel good whenever you do that activity. So, seventh one is of course spirituality, which I'm sure all of you, I'm an atheist, so I do not believe in God. But spirituality is beyond God. I mean, so to be aware, somebody was talking about being aware, right? So if you are aware of everything around you, aware of your life, aware of problems of people around you, and you feel compassionate towards them, that's spirituality. I mean, so if you can reach that way, I mean, I can't comment on religion or whatever, but I think that's the seventh part of. So these 7 components, whatever you do in your life, life is not going to be beyond this. How you prioritize, you will get carried away. Sometimes work will become more priority because you will not have time to, this is standard excuse, I don't have time to take care of my health. But I think it's just a matter of priority. You get time for everything, right? If you want, you can do many things. Sometimes you take care of health, but you don't have any wealth. That is also not good, right? Then you just become a gym trainer. That's all you do, which is okay. But you are studying in an MBA institute, so really you have better aspirations. If you really want to do something related to fitness, you can open your fitness centers, but convert that your hobby into a business. So how many of you have really like strong hobbies which you want to convert into a passion, where you want to convert that into a business idea? Does anybody have a startup idea like that? How many of you have watched the startup programs? Shark Tank, anybody has watched? Have you ever heard about Shark Tank? Okay, so Shark Tank is going to come on Sony TV. I don't know when, maybe from today. You should watch. I'm not a representative of Sony TV. But you should watch Shark Tank. So what does Shark Tank mean? Shark. If you put a shark in a tank and then I put you inside the tank, what is the shark going to do? It's going to tear you apart in minutes. So they say the term Shark Tank. It's a program in the US where young people like you will come up with startup ideas. So there will be a group of investors like me, 5 investors will sit. You come up with your idea, they screen them, and then based on your idea, they'll ask you questions. Either they'll rip you apart, they'll say get lost, your idea is hopeless, or they will invest right away, there and then. That's what is Shark Tank. It's real time, it's happening in India right now. These days, if all you need is a brilliant idea, if you have an idea, there will be people to invest. So whoever thought that you cannot do business unless you have money, trust me, 90% of the entrepreneurs who started, including me, didn't have any capital when we started our company. I had started with zero capital. I did not take any loan from my father, nothing. Today we have 25 employees, 11 offices worldwide. I never counted wealth, but I am sure that's enough. So my son is also studying in the US. He is in Brown University. It's an Ivy League institute. He does computer science there. I also put him into Shark Tank event once at the age of 16. When he was 16, I sent him to a Shark Tank event to make a presentation in front of PE investors. Now, all of you have not even heard about what Shark Tank is. So, when you go through the program, you will have incubation centers, you will have startup ideas. I have attended some of those where they'll ask you to come and make a business plan. I would encourage all of you. The country is going through a very big transition. This era is very different than what it was. All you need is a small idea, which is different from others. How many startups do you all know? I mean, tell me 10 startups that you know. I mean, you all are using it on day-to-day basis. Tell me the kind of apps that you all have on your phone. I'll tell you what startup ideas and how they got involved. Tell me 10 ideas. What one? Sorry? Red Bus, okay. Swiggy, okay. Ola, Uber, Airbnb, more. Flipkart, Amazon, okay. Byju's, I'm just talking. So, if you look at all of this, what are these? What is Ola and Uber? Taxi service, right? We always had taxis. What is so great about that?
Convenience.
And I'll tell you how it changes. So small things, what is Swiggy? Food order, no? We always had food, we always had orders. What have they used? They have used technology. What is Airbnb? Anybody has houses anywhere? Has anybody used Airbnb? You've heard about Airbnb? You have not heard? Airbnb is look it up, download that app. So if you next time traveling anywhere on a holiday, don't stay in hotels, use Airbnb. Airbnb is a portal where people rent out their houses. So let's say people like me will have houses, villas somewhere, but we never use it. So we let it out. Very good, fully furnished. They operate like a hotel, but it's like a house. So you have fully furnished house. So I have traveled to Italy, New Zealand, US, wherever Europe. I have stayed at Airbnbs with family, phenomenal. Better than a hotel. You can cook your own food, you can wash clothes, you can stay for longer time. Same budget, you can, instead of 1 week, you can stay for 2 weeks. When you are in traveling, all you need is a good bed. So Airbnb is what? It's just an idea. So all of these are just ideas. You know how Uber came to be? Uber was, all of you have heard Tinder, right? How many have heard Tinder? They say that everybody knows. Right? Boys know? Bumble, Tinder, all that you know? Sure. Right, left, all that you understand very well. But you don't know Airbnb or Shark Tank. So you see, it's the generation has a different varied interest. But even that you can convert into an idea. I know a guy who was sitting in an airport in New York, and then he had a 4 hours, 5 hours waiting time for his next flight. So he decided, I'm killing my time, and if I was sitting in the airport, if I had a friend, I could connect and do some time pass. So being there, he came up with an idea, airport dating site. Today, the company is valued at $250 million. Just an idea. So you log on, and whenever you're in the airport few hours, you are connected to friends and you connect with them whenever you're traveling anywhere in the world. It's just an idea. Concept, I think anything can be converted into a business idea. None of these ideas are like innovative ideas. I'm saying none of them. Even Amazon Flipkart is what? Basically it's Kirana store. You go to a Karachi wala, you find everything. Like that, it's just that you one stop. It's just ease of convenience. What has Amazon done? It has made buying so easy. Just like 1 second. Otherwise, we have to go, take a stand in line, check, buy, and then if you don't like, have to ask for return, request. They just made it easy. So, in your life, any business work that you want to do, if you are going to make some part of that life easy for the day-to-day user, that's what will make you successful. For example, Urban Company. Have you all used Urban Company? Right? So they have different services. So what is Urban Company? Just they have put together a bunch of services and they offer you under one single umbrella. So you can online, you can say beauty parlor, electrician, AC, whatever you want under one single category. None of them are like really innovative technological revolutions. Nothing. It's just that they have changed the way we conduct business, change the way we deliver services. It's a disruptive approach. It's not a radical approach. Just disrupting the market. So if you guys understand what I'm trying to say, when you're entering an MBA institute, don't come here just